Hello.
Hi, Arundhati.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay, good to know that. So, how has your day been?
It was just like a normal day because today is Monday, so that's why I had to go to school. So that's why it was just like a normal day.
Okay, so you're in school right now. So, which grade do you study in?
Eight.
Oh, wow, that's pretty interesting. So, what brings you to Clapingo? Why do you wish to learn to speak fluent English?
Actually, when I talk to other people, I sometimes feel that my confidence level, or maybe the way I express myself, I feel that I'm not that much good in that. So that's why I have come here so that I can learn how to talk more fluently on a topic or on anything.
Okay, that's perfect. I'm glad you're here. So, Arundhati, tell me something about your family.
Okay, so let me introduce myself. I'm Arundhati Roktima and I study in class 8 in Delhi Public School, Bhilai, and I live in Chhattisgarh in the city of Bhilai. And I really love to paint and sometimes sing as well.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. You sound like a very creative person. You're into all sort of creative things, painting, singing. Interesting. Pretty
Thank
interesting.
you.
Okay, so you were telling me about your family.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So I don't have any sibling. It's just
Okay.
me, my mother, and my father. So my father he works in SAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited, and my mother works with the government.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Fine. So your name sounds very unique. I mean, there are not many people that I have in my acquaintances or my friends who are named Arundhati. So tell me, what does your name mean?
I think it's the name of some saint. I think no, it's name of some saint's wife. Yeah, so I think the saint's name was Saint Vashishta, maybe.
Okay, great. So who named you?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. Fine. So Arundhati, tell me, what do you consider to be your biggest achievement in life so far?
I would say that in class fifth, sixth, and yeah, in class fifth and sixth, I came first. Like continuously, I came first. Like I was the topper of the school. So that's why I think
Oh,
I feel that that's my greatest achievement.
interesting. Fine. And apart from academics, is there any other achievement that you would want to tell?
No, because all the achievements that I have are only related to academics only.
Okay, fine. Great. Okay, so now having talked about your achievements, let's talk about your failures. So tell me, what do you consider to be your biggest failure in life?
My failure. Okay, in class seventh, I came third. So I think that I means I practiced
Okay.
so hard, and I thought that I might come second, but I came third. And like the problem here is not that I came third. The problem is that I lost marks in social science in history. I literally just lost 7 marks. So that is like that thing hurts me actually. I don't really like that thing.
Right, when you've worked so hard for something and then the results don't just show up. Yeah, you feel sad about it. I understand
Hmm.
that. But I guess few years down the line, you're not gonna remember those 7 marks that you did not get. Obviously, you're gonna recall the memories, you're gonna cherish the memories that you made all throughout your school life. So make sure that those are worth reminiscing.
Yeah.
Okay?
I never lost like 7 marks like in just one subject. The highest I lost was probably like 4 or 5, but this time it was just directly 7.
I get your point. I completely understand. Okay, fine. So Arundhati, let's move on to the next topic. So if you could become invisible for a day, what would you do?
I think
What would
I
you do?
might just go for shopping actually. I might just go and shop food like bread things from a bakery because I really love, bread things. I'm really fond of it, and I would probably just, just run around the city or just visit some places where I cannot go, like if I'm visible. Like I cannot go into an amusement park without like a ticket or something, right? But if I'm
Yes.
invisible, I can just go there. Like no one will notice me. So that's why I think that I will do. And um, what else can I do? uh I don't know. Maybe I would also like, steal some things from some shops because I know stealing is not like a good thing, but if I'm invisible, I can do anything, right? So I might do some
Right.
little theft.
Great. Pretty interesting. Yeah, actually, have put your thoughts into words in a very nice way. So great to know that. Fine. So let's move on to the next question. Fine. So tell me something about the city that you're currently living in and something special about your city.
Okay, so I live in Bhilai, and Bhilai, it's actually like a really small town. It's not, I think it's a city, maybe not a town. And it's a really small place, and here not many things are there. Here, the main thing of Bhilai is the Bhilai steel plant with Steel Authority of India Limited. It's so I think Bhilai steel plant is only like the famous place here. Here, I don't think there's like an amusement park in Bhilai, or I don't feel that here many big things are there because the main thing about here is only Bhilai steel plant. And here the greenery of Bhilai, it's really great because the pollution from the steel plant. So because of that, to balance the pollution and the trees, so that's why here a lot of trees are planted. So I think,
Oh
yeah,
wow.
so the greenery here, it's just amazing. And here you can find many parks, like not like a huge park with, swings, slides and all that stuff, but just small parks with just grass and a place where you can sit and probably have a picnic type of thing, like a lawn, just those things. And those things we can see in Bhilai. So I think these are the only things that are good about Bhilai.
Fair enough. Okay. So Arundhati, tell me, apart from academics, what are you, mostly interested about? What are your
I like
hobbies, your
the
passions?
piano.
You like to play piano. Wow. Interesting. So from how many years have you been playing piano?
I think near about it. It has been only 1 year actually because in 2021 only I bought the keyboard.
Okay. Interesting. Fine. So do you read books as well? Are you into reading? I mean, since I
Yeah,
can see
very
a great
much.
bookshelf behind you, so I'm
Yeah,
sure you are into reading.
yeah.
Tell me about your favorite book and briefly explain me the story of it.
So nowadays, I feel like I've been reading the Journey Stilton books. It's like a really nice thing. It's like a story of a mouse. It's not like a fable or something, but it's just a mouse living its life as a human being. And everywhere else, instead of human beings, there are mouse running, offices and working like human beings. But I feel that my favorite book would probably be Harry Potter, like always Harry Potter, because I really love those books.
Yeah, so do I. Harry Potter has to be the all-time favorite, isn't it?
Yeah,
Which series of Harry Potter do you like the most?
I think that's probably the third one, Prisoner of Azkaban.
Wow, we have the same favorites.
Wow.
Okay, so tell me, which character of Harry Potter are you most inspired by, and
Uh,
why?
Inspired. I would say like I'm inspired by none of them maybe because I
Why
feel
is that
that
so?
their scenario like with magic and all that stuff, they have to fight villains and all that stuff. So that's why their scenario is like totally different. So that's why they have developed those kind of characteristics. But in real life, that kind of characteristics you might not means it's not that useful, I would say. Means it is useful, but in my opinion, I feel like those characteristics are not suitable maybe for real life.
Okay, fine. Okay, so forget inspiration. So, which character is your favorite otherwise in Harry Potter?
Favorite, maybe Luna Lovegood.
Oh, wow. Why? What's the reason behind that?
I don't know. I just love the way she talks. Like her way of talking is like totally different. Like it's sort of, like a mysterious type of voice, I would say.
I guess she resembles you as well, doesn't she?
Maybe, I don't know.
I just felt that way. Anyway,
Oh,
fine. So, Arundhati, as you are in your eighth grade right now, as you mentioned, so what are your future plans?
my future plans. I think that I might want to become an IS officer as my career, maybe.
Wow, interesting. So, are you prepared for giving the UPSC exam few years from now?
Yeah, like I think only like 8 years or maybe 7 years are left.
Right. So, have you been preparing for it, or you're going to be
Yeah,
preparing
means
for
I'm
it
trying to
later?
read, some yearbooks, the Manorama yearbooks, and I'm also trying to read some, general knowledge books so that I know what is happening in the world. And I've been preparing, notes for of social science books like history, civics, and geography, so that when I go into 12th or like higher classes, so at that time I would not have to make that notes. I'm just preparing those notes from now only.
That's really inspiring. Fine. So, if you could become the prime minister of the country for one day, what all changes would you like to bring in the nation?
I would say the first thing that I would like to change is the education system, because like I've seen and I've noticed and I've also felt that the bags that we have to carry to school, those are very heavy. And sometimes we are taught the things that we might not use in our life, which might not be useful in our future or career or life. So I feel that the education system needs to be changed a little bit, and the way the things are taught to students, maybe some things are very difficult to understand. So I feel that those difficult topics or things should be made a little bit easy for the students to understand. So that's why I feel that education system would be like my first priority. And then maybe the health system, because in India I have seen that the health system is not very good, because in COVID, this pandemic, we have seen that it was like such a chaos. When patients were being admitted to the hospitals, it was a chaos because there were no beds, like the oxygen, it was also not there. So that's why patients had to suffer a lot. So that's why I feel that health system should also be improved in India.
Right. Nicely said, Arundhati. That was really nice. Fine. So, other than that, uh, tell me, what do you consider to be your biggest fear?
Fear, maybe I would say darkness.
Why is that so?
I don't know, means I don't like places that's a little too dark, because in evening, whenever like in evening when the lights are off in some rooms of the house, I just feel like just running to that room and switching the lights on and coming back to my room, because the darkness just fear me a lot. No, they scare me a lot.
Okay, but won't that lead to so much wastage of electricity? Turning on all the lights,
No,
even
I'm
when
just
not in
saying
use.
the rooms where I would go, means like in the hall and in my room, or like near the bathroom. So that's those places. Like why will I go and turn on the light of the kitchen? Because I'm not gonna go there, right?
Okay, I thought the other way. Anyway, so do you like to travel?
Yeah, sometimes I like to travel. Means I'm not that much fond of traveling, because I feel that traveling, it's like it is tiring, I feel. So that's why I don't like to travel much. But if I'm traveling to a place for like a vacation or something for a few weeks, I would say, so then it's a nice thing. Because if I'm just going to a place for like 1 or 2 days, So it's gonna be very tiring.
Uh, So, which all places have you been to?
In India, I have been to Faridabad and Kolkata a few times, and I think these are the only places that I've been to.
And across the globe?
And now,
Okay, are you planning to visit any
maybe,
country other than India?
maybe.
Okay, so do you have